Hello and welcome to Retro Fungin episode 12. I am your host Frank here, part of retrofungin.com and the Retro Fungin podcast. Check us out on Twitter at retrofungin. You can also check me out on Instagram at Frankie Callisto. And what are we playing today? We're playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. Now, this was a PlayStation Portable exclusive Street Fighter Alpha 3. Now, what this featured was additional characters that were not featured in any of the other Alpha games, and the Alpha 3 Max features quite a few additional characters from Super Street Fighter 2, as well as some background characters that are now playable. So we'll just continue here. This only came out on the PlayStation Portable in North America, Europe, and Japan. There is no other way to get these characters in a game besides playing this one. So the intro is pretty much the same as your regular Street Fighter Alpha 3, but you will notice that you'll see the additional character like Fei Long and all those guys. Eagle is in here as well as Jun. And this is the Alpha 3 with the most characters in them, even more than the PlayStation version, which had, I believe, 2 or 4 additional characters. I know one of them was Guile, and it was a pain in the ass to unlock him, and wasn't worth it. So check this out. There is a ton of modes in this game. Arcade mode, World Tour mode, which was on the PS1. All the modes that were in the PlayStation 1. Plus entry mode, dramatic battle, final battle, versus 100 Kumite, free battle, and now you could play this game online too. Back in the day. Now this game, it's 10 years. It's more than 10 years old, but I guess it does count as retro in that case. But let's just go with arcade mode here, and you see this has a lot of characters in it. Guile was not previously available. Junie and Julie. The dolls, Ingrid, Maki, I believe, was in here. Eagle, that's new. Anyone else I'm noticing right now? Oh yeah, Evil Ryu is playable, if that's what your heart desires. But should I go with DJ or not? No, I'm not that good with DJ. Although, should go with one of the exclusive characters. Let's go Turbo 2. Now, the button setup for this is pretty much just like as if you're using like using a Super Nintendo controller. So it's the same button layout as that. See all these profiles; those are new just for this particular character. I like DJ in Super Street Fighter 2. When that game first came out, he was actually the first character I wanted to play as, just because he had that massive reach with his roundhouse kicks. I saw myself using that against opponents in arcades, as well as at home. But home version of this never came to the Super Nintendo. Guess I waited forever for that one. Come here. Ryu, not the... well, this is on normal also, and I also haven't played. I owned this back when I owned a PS3, a PSP. This was one of the games I owned. But the thing is, though, is I owned the Japanese version of this because I'm not sure if there was additional characters in the Japanese version, but I just wanted the Japanese version of the game. So I think I ordered that one from Play Asia back in the day. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore because I sold it along with my PlayStation Portable. Oh yeah, that fake fireball that Ryu has as a tactic. I'm trying to do the super here, but it's being rather difficult. Okay, there we go, and it's way too late. Not enough reach. Definitely doesn't have as much reach as he did in Super Street Fighter 2. But you get the gist of it. This is... yeah. That was good, but blocked, unfortunately. I'm going to let him kill me because I want to try one of the other characters here. But you get the gist of it. DJ was not in any of the previous Street Fighter Alpha games. And this is the only appearance he has in any Street Fighter besides Super 2 and Super 2 Turbo. I don't believe he was featured in any other games that I can think of that don't use Mugen. Ah, fuck. Wow, that's the first time that hit of me playing this. You'll also notice that this is... How am I playing this on the PlayStation... Or how am I capturing this video if it's on the PS3? Well, the PlayStation 3 allows you to play PlayStation portable games at full screen. So all it takes is a piece of code that will allow you to do that. Which is pretty neat. But yeah, he has his own animations and such. It's pretty neat. This episode of Retro Game Monday is going to be a lot shorter because we are just... Actually, let me just quit here. Ingrid is a character that I don't know much about. And when I owned this for the PlayStation Portable, I did not... battle her too much, but she has some very interesting moves. Yes, quit game. Let's go back to arcade mode. Let's pick someone else. We've already seen Guile a million times. Eagle, I don't know how to play as. And there's this Ingrid. Let's try somebody I'm more familiar with. Oh, fuck it, let's try Guile. M. Bison was ruined for me in this game. I usually like picking M. Bison. And I think there's some characters in this game, actually, that I think you can unlock as well. I'd have to look into that. I think there is. I wonder if a different version of Bison's in this game too that that has the regular torpedo, because the PlayStation 1 version of this game has an ability to play where you can play. I guess they call it an EX version of M. Bison, and that essentially allows him to have all his Champion Edition moves. I remember to unlock Guile, I had to play the World Tour mode until 3 o'clock in the morning with my friend. And I'm, of course, doing most of the work in unlocking this character. And finally, at around 3 in the morning, I unlock him, and then we play as him. And boy, were we disappointed. We're like, all that work for nothing. Specifically me, because, again, I was doing all the work. And I think at that point I never want to unlock another character in a game again after that. I keep forgetting that you gotta press 2 other buttons in order to throw someone in this game. Oh, is it a double KO? No, it's not. I won. That would have been cool, a double KO. Anyways, we're just under 10 minutes here. I think you get the gist of the game. The other thing that is really cool in this game are the other modes. Actually, let's check one of those modes out before we take off for the day here. Add-on. I played with him a little bit in Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Super Nintendo, but I really didn't. I didn't get into him too much. I think I finished the game with him once, and then that was it. That's all I did. So World Tour mode. New game. So choose your... Now, when you play this mode, you can only have one character. No other will do. So you cannot pick you cannot pick any other character. I mean, if you get stuck or anything like that, you're fucked. You gotta deal with it. So I'm gonna go with my strengths here and pick E Honda. Ism. And this is probably a mode that I'm going to keep playing in anyway. So what it is you go around the world and you complete different challenges. And some of them you have no special moves. You have no, or the moves are reversed, or you can throw only, or have your throws disabled, or you have to hit them with fire. Like it varies, like what the challenges can be of that. And you only have one power bar. So whatever power I have here, is all I have to finish this mode. So any energy I lose, I can gradually regain within the next round. But it's you really have to conserve your energy here because it's a long fucking road. All right, battle. I'm not sure what Iism is, but he even broke through his super. That's one of the things I always liked about E Honda, is his distancing was really good for characters like this, and to counter them. But yeah, you essentially just go through challenges in each country. You unlock things, you unlock colors, you unlock modes. The further you go, and then you level up your character as well. So this is the final one, I'm guessing, of this foray here. Come here. It's really hard to comment and play at the same time and concentrate on the matter at hand. And they always fall for that. Unfortunately, in this mode, you do have to play really cheap. You essentially have no choice because if you don't, you lose energy, and if you lose energy, you risk not making it as far as you really should be in this game. And it really sucks if you can't make it that far, because that would really blow. So, anyways, continue. Stage 3. Oh, and you can choose your stages. So you can go to 2, you can go to 3, whichever one you want. And these ones, you have a dramatic battle with Zangief and a normal battle with Dhalsim. I'll go for that because I hate the challenges. Like the modes where you can only hit with super combos, or you can hit, like there's one I believe for Akuma where you can only hit the person with a raging demon, and that's it. And if you don't know how to do it, you're fucked. You're essentially screwed and can't do it. And right now, Dhalsim is kicking my ass here. They always fall for the fist sweep. I can't believe it. I still have most of my energy here, so we're doing well. But again, this game has a ton of replay value. I think it is the Capcom fighting game with the most replay value because of all the stuff that you can unlock. The additional characters I'm not sure who the additional characters are. I forgot. I do apologize. But there's lots of cool shit to unlock in this game, and it's definitely worth a buy. If you have a PlayStation Portable and you can get this game, please go ahead and do. I rebought mine just for the collection purposes. I don't have a PSP anymore, but I bought a new copy of it just so I can have it in my Street Fighter collection. So, until next week, we bid you adieu. Remember to check us out at retrofungin.com. Listen to our monthly podcast as we sit live together in one of our friends' living rooms and discuss gaming. So, please check that out. Give us the video a thumbs up and comment on any other games you want to see us play or topics you want us to discuss on the show. And until then,